there, and welcome to Celeb Hot. So Lori Harvey is tossing significant shade at Kim Kardashian for taking from her, and assuming there's one thing that Miss Lori is improving at, is tossing Mage's shade goodness, and Khloe Kardashian is worrying every one of us with her clownery over Tristan Thompson. And going on like this, she's going to turn into a whole bazaar, so Tristan Karka doing what someone need to send help to Khloe, in light of the fact that she will require it one more day, another Kardashian show, so your young lady. Kim Kardashian as of late sent off her skincare line called Skin Great Overall, and everything except the send-off has been met with some significant contention. However, this is a Kardashian send-off that we're discussing, and when has a Kardashian send-off been liberated from show Neva? That is when. And I'm doing whatever it takes not to slam the Kardashian chicks, but rather they have been blamed for some things throughout the years, including social allocation and discourtesy taking from individual of color and numerous other things. Similarly, for instance, when Kim needed to begin her shapewear image skims, she declared that it would have been called kimono. As you all presumably realize, a kimono is a customary dress worn by the Japanese, and Kim was called out and delayed virtual entertainment for social apportionment for disregarding the Japanese culture. I believe that she did that deliberately since, as you all realize, debate is an incredible method for beginning drawing consideration. By making individuals distraught, she was guaranteeing that they knew and heard about her new items. However, in the wake of letting the show marinate for several days, she then approached with a conciliatory sentiment about how sorry she was and the way in which she never intended to agitate individuals by affronting their way of life. Many individuals called these on this, since it is absolutely impossible that on earth that Kim and her group of exceptionally experienced strategizers didn't understand. And how hostile that was. In any case, they were sorry, changed the brand name to Skims, and things sorta tad well up to this point. That is, as I said before, Kim as of late sent off her new skincare line, and I need to concede that the bundling looks great. However, not that I expect anything less in light of the fact that the group sells for $575, which is a ton of cash in this. The total pack, however, likewise sold out in several days, and I simply need to know where you are getting such a lot of money. From you all, better connection, a sister up on the grounds that I need to have the option to yell out very nearly 600 that I go as well. In any case, Skin by Kim has been really fruitful, yet it has moreover had its reasonable part of show. The dramatization is about the name of the brand, and she's been sued by an entrepreneur, and Lori Harvey is currently tossing Mage's shade at her. Before we get into the truck show, we should require a moment to discuss the claim. It just so happens an entrepreneur situated in New York named Excellence Ideas had proactively reserved the name Skin, same spelling Diaz. It were contrast is that Kim's image doesn't have the little in addition to sign toward the end. The proprietor is a person of color, and Kim attempting to benefit off of a person of color isn't the same old thing, cause she and the other Kardashian chicks have been blamed for doing this. So I'm not precisely stunned about this. Her legal counselor likewise offered a public expression about the claim that is excessively lengthy for me to peruse around here. However, the general idea is that she accepts that the skin organizer is solely after cash, and she is attempting to destroy Kim's name, and that the pioneer is attempting to stir him up for large chunk of change, and that she is simply a one individual shop offering facials from a solitary Brooklyn area. There is no doubt that the last part is an immediate statement from him, and it truly annoys me. However, that is not by any means the only individual that has an issue with Kim's new skincare line, on the grounds that Lori Harvey has likewise emerged for certain issues. In one of my different recordings about Lori Harvey, somebody left a comment saying Lori needs to simply do her no man no issue, simply have a great time. Lori giggles and focuses intensely on, well, Lori has been attempting to do precisely that, yet it's been somewhat hard for herself, and I'm not, in any event, going to discuss the separation between her and my sticky Jordan. I'm discussing the issues and continuing to relax among her and Kim Kardashian. You see, Lori likewise has a skincare brand called Skin by LH, which she began in 2021. Definitely, yet she utilized 1K while Kim utilized 2K, yet it's really clear the way in which comparable the names are when Kim declared her new skincare line. Fans rushed to bring up the likenesses, with one fan saying, I thoroughly get that Kim Kardashian put twofold case in Skin for her initials, yet Lori Harvey as of now has Skin laid out. Like, how could you do that? And this other fan tweeted, cleaned by Kim Kardashian, cleaned by Lori Harvey somebody's Advertising group necessities to get terminated. Well, it looks like Lori herself has a ton of experience with the closeness since she took to Instagram to toss conceal at Kim. She posted these photos and inscribed them. The outline fans promptly began hypothesizing about whether she was tossing conceal at Kim. However, what truly sold me on this was the way that she made the post not long after the Skin Instagram page reported a restock of their cleaning agent. A fan said a Kardashian copying an individual of color stunner, and this other individual remarked, Kim does this with each business she dispatches. It's pure. Genuinely, I don't believe that I can fault Lori for tossing conceal, since, in such a case, that somebody attempted to scam me, I would toss a whole woodland and not simply conceal. So Kim ripped off now. Only one person of color, yet two individuals of color simultaneously. I haven't checked, however, I feel that should be another record for the Kardashians. Yet discussing the Kardashians, what should discuss one Kardashian who critically needs an intercession, and that is Khloe. In any event, thinking about this new circumstance is worrying me to an extreme, and I'm not indeed even engaged with the show. So you all know when I said Khloe necessities to allow Tristan to pursue, he undermined her and gave her a stepson for Christmas last year. I know you all recollect because you all left remarks on the video like this individual who said, Khloe, you really want to develop and advance straight away. I trust that this woman's circumstance is a genuine reminder for you. Well, it turns out the circumstance was not a reminder, since it just been affirmed that she is anticipating another kid, and you all ain't trust this yet. Tristan is the child daddy. Yes, Tristan is the child daddy. Now, this individual likewise left a remark on my last video about Khloe and Tristan that said, I'm beginning to feel that Tristan has something on the Kardashian family, and I won't lie, I'm beginning to accept this, since there is, in a real sense, no alternate way that this even checks out. Yet what's considerably more insane is this discussion that Khloe and Tristan had on the Kardashians show. God is never leaving Kany's net. Ever leaving appears as though you're never leaving, more like you're never leaving me now. I think Tristan was onto something here on the grounds that as of now Khloe is clutching him for dear life. And I'm not in any event misrepresenting yet. Anyway, back to the child issue. Khloe had her group create an authority declaration to web-based saying, we can affirm genuine will have a kin who was considered in November. Khloe is unimaginably thankful to the phenomenal substitute for such a delightful gift. We might want to request thoughtfulness and protection so that Khloe can center around her family. Khloe is utilizing a proxy, and I suppose that is a little gift yet, assuming that I'm being straightforward. I believe that the explanation that they decided to do a substitute is that Khloe has some clinical issues that make it troublesome and hazardous to carry a child full term. Currently, I won't savage Khloe or any such thing. However, that's what I believe. On the off chance that she might have conveyed the child with next to no gamble of confusion, then she could never have gone with the substitute. This is only my perspective, so don't come for me in the remarks. In any case, did you folks notice how this assertion made it very clear that the child was considered before it became public information that Tristan had gotten somebody pregnant? It appears to me like they were attempting to hide any hint of failure for Khloe, so she didn't get played for not entirely set in stone to stay by Tristan yet, better or for more awful, and we as a whole realized that their relationship was most certainly far more awful than better yet. The thing is that Khloe really knew that Tristan had one more child on the way. As per page 6, Marilee Nichols recorded a paternity claim against Tristan in June 2021, 5 months before Khloe's substitute got pregnant. Tristan too documented a countersuit in July 2021. So I'm not accepting the entire tale about how Khloe didn't realize that he had one more child on the way yet. As I said, she's simply attempting to hide any hint of failure, so she doesn't seem to be a comedian. However, the thing is, she really seems to be a jokester, since for what reason is still up in the air. To never let Tristan go, fans have been playing her since the fresh insight about her new child broke, and someone said, Khloe Kardashian is unusual for having one more youngster with Tristan Thompson, since she believes genuine should have organic kin. Pixie is telling her she deserves all that happens. Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.